So now we are going to see about nanoparticles. So nanoparticles, we already know those particles which are having a dimension less than 100 nanometer are called as nanoparticles. So the definition for nanoparticle is given as a nanoparticle or ultrafine particle is usually defined as a particle of matter that is between 1 and 100 nanometer in diameter. The term is sometimes used for larger particles up to 500 nanometer or fibers and tubes that are less than 100 nanometer in only two directions. That's considered over here. This is the definition for nanoparticle. These are all pictures of nanoparticle which are having a dimension of 1 to 100 nanometer diameters. Then the properties of nanoparticle. So the nanoparticle properties are based on size, surface, shape and the material what we are using. So based on the size means the nanoparticles ranges from 1 nanometer to 100 nanometer, and over the surface these are having some coatings, particular coatings, and it's having surface functional groups, and these are having surface charges, and moreover these are having targeting ligands, that is antibody, peptide, like that, some targeting ligand that is easy to interact surface is there, and these surface effects are based on surface to volume ratio also. So whenever we have to consider with the surface to volume ratio, we have to consider the shape of the particle. The shape should be sphere, cube, rod, star or plate like shapes, and these nanoparticles are made of different materials. Here they have been listed, and mostly these nanoparticles are finding application with that is less than 100 nanometer particles, are finding more applications with biological terms. And so here we have taken protein drug conjugate, liposomes, solid lipid hybrid particle, like that, but the material will be either metal or semiconductor or insulator. So metal particles, carbon nanotubes, dendrimers, polymer particles and hydrogel particles are considered to be a nanoparticle, material of nanoparticle. So the properties will be based on these four parameters: size, surface, shape and material. Then nanoparticles can be synthesized using two processings, that is top down process and bottom up process. Top down process means we have to take a bulk material, that bulk material has to be powdered to make two nanoparticle. Or bottom up means atoms or molecules has been taken and they have been processed to make nanoparticles. So there are two different processes has to be included with the synthesis, either top down process or bottom up process. So over top down process, when making the bulk material to be powdered to give nanoparticle, we have to use the processes called sputtering, chemical etching, thermal laser ablation, mechanical ball milling and explosion process. Sputtering, just like throwing out, and chemical etching, that is making using chemicals, we have to etch out tiny particles. Then thermal and laser ablation, showing the laser lights, we are bombarding the material. Mechanical ball milling means you have to grind them using so many metal balls placed over there, metal or heavy balls placed over there. Then explosion process, making it to explode. That is these are all the powdering processes to make a bulk material to nanoparticles. Then over the bottom up, we have to use atoms or molecules and we have to process them to become nanoparticles. And over this we are using atomic or molecular condensations, vapor deposition, sol gel process, spray pyrolysis process, chemical or electrochemical deposition and aerosol process and bioreduction. So in condensation, condensing the atomic or molecular particles. Vapor deposition, we have to make it to be heated and it has to be made as vapor to deposit over a layer. And the salt gel process, we have to make it a solution and making it as a gel to make it as a dried nanoparticle. And spray pyrolysis, we have to place these atoms or molecules, and we are spraying them by making some reactions over there. And whenever particular chemicals has been used with electro processes, then electro deposition process can also be considered. Then aerosol process, making it to flow up. And bioreduction is using this nuclide like material. We can do bioreduction process to make atoms to nanoparticles. So these are the bottom up process. So we are having top down and bottom up processes. For top down process, synthesis process, we are having 5 methods. For bottom up synthesis, we are having 7 types of processes. So these are the synthesis methods for nanoparticles, and the bottom up and the top down approach has been explained over here. So in the top down approach, bulk has been considered. Here transformation by energy has been done to make them into powder. Either it can be braked or pressure has been given, like that. So many processes are there, as we have discussed earlier, and these are transformed to smaller fragments, and these fragments are exfoliated to multilayers or monolayers. Mostly multilayer to monolayer process has been done, and then they are synthesized as nanoparticles. In bottom up approach, molecules or atoms has been considered. They can be considered as precursors containing molecules, and these are ionized by energy, so that they are formed as ions, radicals and or electrons, and then they are condensed to form as clusters. Condensed means some chemical reactions or some spray processes like that, or evaporating process like that, some processes has been done to form them as clusters, and then these clusters are separated to become nanoparticles, and these nanoparticles will be fullerenes, graphene nanosheets or diamonds. That is 0D, 1D or 2D particle, 2D or 3D particles, 3D nanoparticles. So this is the slight expansion, that is expansion over bottom up and top down approaches, how the process has been implemented. And over this nanoparticle synthesis, these two approaches, that is top down and bottom up approaches, or the top down process is having bulk metal powdered to nanoparticle, whereas bottom up approach is having atoms or molecules to be made as clusters to become nanoparticle. In the top down approach, it refers to slicing or successive cutting of bulk material to get nano-sized particle. But in bottom up approach, building up of a material from the bottom, that is atom by atom or molecule by molecule has been taken, and so atom by atom deposition leads to formation of self assembly of atoms or molecules, and clusters has been formed. These clusters come together to form self assembled monolayers on the surface of the substrate. So this is the synthesis methods, and how this is the simple explanations for top down approach and bottom up approach, and this has been pictorially given over here, and here they have given the processes included in nanoparticle synthesis. So that's all about nanoparticle.